Cool. Illyus and Barrientos sitting next to me. He literally put together a sample pack for our new series, Stay Busy sample packs. And I suppose the challenge is for me to show you guys how quickly you can make a record from the amazing sounds at this
and also how good the sounds are.
How good the sounds are. Yeah, the sounds are brilliant.
And
I've kind of just listened like you guys will do to the demo, so I've not really went through them. So I just wanted to go in completely blind. So let's just give it a go, see how quickly I can get something together, do a breakdown and drop, and I'll talk you through it. So first and foremost, I'll come up with a loop. We'll go from there, and then we'll see. I usually start with drums, just to get myself like a kick or something. Sounding nice and raw.
Yeah, I've done them. I've made quite good full stuff you can use in house tracks and stuff you can use in tech house tracks. You know what I mean? They're more club focused for sure, but you know, if you wanted to use them for any of your deep house tracks, you could EQ these.
Yeah.
You know, no bother. Have a look. Maybe even just have a look at the one fab filter on one of the kicks just to see.
Yeah, good idea actually. Yeah, that's a good
like.
idea. So let's see the kick and fab filter. Okay, I'll get the Pro EQ up. Yeah, it's nice and boring. It's got that rawness to it that we actually use a lot in our records anyway. So, so what did I go into the top with? Quite like that already. Yeah, quite like that rhythm. Right, let's see. Let's just go for that. Got them soca beats. Right, let's go soca beats. What else we got? Tops. You always need tops.
The tops are good. They're full. Again, they're just the tops are just like fully. You know, they're there to just give it big energy. So you know that I really kind of went all guns blazing for the top loop. So they should be really good to go. Yeah.
So basically, like IMB energy. Well, there you go. Straight away, like IMB. I'll go through a few of them so you can have choose. So I'm going to maybe save that for later. I do that. I tend to do that. I find these things and I just put them somewhere and save them. I like that. And then I might not even need that percussion there though.
Yeah, I think that feels like a ready-made beat already.
Yeah, well.
Which is kind of what I like about these sample packs. I'm giving this away. You know, you can just basically get a top loop, pick your kick, it's a percussion, and that's your beat.
That's you.
And you've got a full beat already. You know, I do think it's a good thing to work off. And by the way, these bass lines.
Are they a dream?
They're quite enormous, so you'll need to work these a bit. But I've done some good hooks, on these bass lines.
With the percussion there, like the reason I kind of took the low end away is because in this top slope there is almost like a bongo or something in there. So it's just sort of plays off each other a little bit.
Solo percussion?
So that's the percussion. Oh, sorry.
Solo, yeah.
There we go. It's just ever so slightly. I've taken quite a lot of it, right? But. So the reason I've taken that away is because if you listen to this one here, you're going to get some...
Yeah, a little bit of clash.
Yeah, and there's a bit of clash. Sometimes it's just kind of layers. You're just kind of adding a little bit of like, what you want to call it, atmosphere or something. automatically trained. So the fact of having like the keys in there is like a massive help to myself. And then you can make your records much quicker that way.
Yeah, I made these little kind of walking bass ones.
Yeah. That's cool. That is cool.
You'll need to tone this down.
So they're all in 126.
Yeah,
so.
but listen, I also normalised a lot of these samples as well, just to make sure that like they're at a level. But you know, you can tone these back. I really wanted them quite raw and rough. So you do need to dial them back. But I think that's what's the beauty of them.
Yeah. See in that bass line, like I don't know if you guys can see that, there is already like a cut. See that kind of like wave, it moves up the way, so it does slightly move out the way of the kick already, so it's almost like a sidechain on there already.
It should be slightly sidechain.
Yeah, which is
but
quite good actually.
Didn't want it to be super ducky, but you know, you can add kickstart to this, and you can sort of.
There's a Nicky Romero.
Yeah,
if you don't have it, you should get it. It's like, look how sharp that is. There we go.
I love that. I love that. That's like it's gone from boom boom to boom. That sounds a lot more like a sort of solid grooves type thing, I think, which is quite cool.
Straight away, it's turned into like a fun record almost. If you take that off, right, you put it on. I quite like this. Look what I've done there. So
oh, I have to do that.
Sorry.
You have to record it.
Touch. Okay, do that. Where's my wee loop? That's what I'll do is, I'll just do a touch it. There we go. D minor, right? Let's get to the good bit.
I mean, the good thing is that's why I put a lot of what key a lot of it was written in, just because you know, if you are working something close to D minor, you can pitch it easily enough.
So what have we got? Let's just go for some of the sounds. That's cool. That's what good, man. So I've not heard these, so I'm kind of just listening to them. So probably end up using them for our own records. There's like a nice kind of like grain to it all, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
So what did you do there?
So you see the way I've organised these?
Yeah.
Protocol, Tomato, Vader, Zebra, like each are the same. Like, so Protocol's all of the same sound, but I've given you 5 different hooks. So that's what I've done. I picked basically 5 of my favourite sounds that I was making. I made these, you know, a mixture on Diva, some of the outboard gear that I've got here. So I just picked 5 of my favourites that I thought were different. You know, obviously the Protocol ones, they're classically organ, but you know, if you listen to Tomato or Vader, they're different.
Yeah. Cool.
Do you know what I mean? You can picture those working.
There you go. Like I can see hear that already being like a riser or something. like I can use that as a rider. Aye, okay, got it.
That's cool. You know what I mean? That's like you can really put that. That's almost like they almost feel like big room chords in a way without being.
To make it simple, know what I'll do? See all the D minors, I will grab literally all of them, right? And then we'll see what goes.
Yeah.
To make it simple. What was the one?
Yeah, that's
okay. Let's just see what goes.
But you could use, for example, see that held the Vader D minor. That one is something like you could probably sidechain it, add some as a root, make it into a riser.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, you know, there's things like that you can do.
Because if
that sounds like Ibiza. That sounds like a little Ibiza track now. You need some kind of.
What I can do is let's just build the breakdown, right? Breakdown drop quickly. Okay.
Oh, you need to hold. Okay.
There we go. And then what I tend to do is I put the kick in another layer, and I'll just thread kick filter, and I'll take the low end off it. I tend to use Fab Filter Simplon to take all the low end away. So. I'll take that kicks that way. I do like the actually sorry. What I'll do is I'll just I like it pulsating, so let's just leave it like that. I'll get there, because what I can do is literally just pitch up this. Actually, start it from here, go there, we'll try and see if the pitch works alright when it takes me up. And then start from 0. Okay, so and if I take this again, do my trick with the old sub filter. Let's just try and get a breakdown and drop down as quick as possible. We'll try and get to some sound like a record.
Well, the good thing is there's some, you know, obviously adding your tails onto that one. You know, I've got some FX and I've also got some vocals.
Okay,
I've got little vocal chops that could. That's great. I like this. This is good.
We're getting somewhere. Right, so you've got vocals.
I like. So I've done like 20 vocals and effects. Half of them are risers. Half of them are risers. So I've got 10 risers, things like that. Good transitional bits. Some of them are kind of elongated crashes as well, and 10 vocal chops.
Okay.
Like just really weird things that you know that could really fill a gap if you're looking for a driving vocal.
Okay. Let me extend this a little bit, because then I actually love working with sample packs and stuff, because I tend to kind of make little things like that little, if you can see it here, obviously that comes from this pad here, but it's just now all of a sudden turn it into this kind of transitional bit from section to section.
So you can see on this waveform just at the bottom,
yeah.
You know, you've got, it's good for your build-up. Good crash, yeah, that is just for a bit of transition.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Because you hear it straight away. Perfect. What else we got? Another riser. Perfect. Okay, let's try the riser as well. Okay, for your breakdown and then any drop.
You definitely need to EQ them. I've left a lot of the dynamic range on them.
These are wicked. Crash.
Classic 909 crash.
Yeah. I'll actually use that, because I know I've got one here, but as you can see, there's like sidechain or something on it.
Yeah, I added in more of an effects thing, so it's like super
this is like a
sidechain.
way. This is like a way cleaner thing. I'm going to change this to my old marquee. Because what you can do is. Cool. Can work, I can hear that. Well, I won't get it.
Because they could work as a little response on the synth or something.
Let's go Scala something. They're like old school feel to it as well, like the way you would hear like Todd Terry and people like that.
They feel quite Chris Lakey a lot, so I kind of wanted to do the half Todd Terry for the old school, some Chris Lakey type stuff, you know. From the old school.
I knew that would work. That one straight away. So if I extend my breakdown, right, to make it a proper thing, I'll try and even build like a snare roll or something.
So one thing, I didn't add the snare rolls, but you know,
you can get one somehow, or you can like maybe get one from one of the crashes, one of the claps or something. So I'm just trying to figure out how to get the biggest build up possible.
Yeah, you're talking about using the claps. I do have claps on their own.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, so I've got 20 claps on their own, which could probably, so you've got drums,
Right, okay.
claps and snares.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
so everything's in there. You've got
Perfect. Well, good. There we go.
So you could use something like that as just like a
build
snare
a snare roll from it.
Yeah, exactly,
let's
so.
do that. Okay.
I wasn't gonna give you everything. I'm not gonna give you snare rolls. You guys, you and
You can build them.
Everyone else can do it themselves. Come on,
you can
don't
build.
be
Let's
lazy.
just build a nice, easy snare. So I tend to like, obviously, as most of you probably do the same thing, but basically, I use a filter to kind of rise it in rather than people or volume automate these things. I tend to use a filter.
I'm a volume automator.
You're a volume
guy.
automator,
Yep.
You're a volume automator. I'm a filter guy. And where was I could actually get a tail if I want onto this. I'll just use the standard tape delay on Logic, but it's coming together. So
Pretty easy.
What I'll try and find is some sort of response to the vocal in the breakdown. I'll try and find something. It could be the chord, I suppose, but I'll try and find a vocal that fits. But that's pretty much.
Yeah, because your keys are coming in as well. The tomato
Yeah,
ones.
exactly. Even that groove.
That is actually quite good as a groove, yeah.
As a
And then
groove,
the things the keys could come in after that.
Yeah, because you could either have keys coming in straight away, or you could have them in there.
Did you mute the
Yes.
I think they were muted.
Yeah.
Or they...
Then again, you could actually see this little snare roll. You could use it as a fill as well over here. So you could have like a fill and then drop your kicks out.
Yeah.
Like, so we have different ways of working, me and Barrientos. So I would drop like my kicks. This is why I create a layer actually, so then I can just drop it down here and then remember that my kick filter's here. But you can also take them out. You just take them out. The thing is when you stop it.
It's it. Nah, it's the mouse is just it's a
There
bit
we go,
fucked
let's try
up.
that.
So.
Right there. See what that sounds like. That could be like if you move.
That's quite grainy. That's got a good grain
if
to
you
it.
move into the next section, so if you think about eventually that chord has to come out, right? You can't keep it forever.
Just stretch it out, yeah.
then you go into the next section, right? And if I take the chord out, that's almost like your response. So you rest from the chord basically. So it could be like this.
was cool.
So
that
what-
little reverse one was good.
This
So it was like a little record play going back.
yeah, that was what I was saying. It's like I created basically that's actually a tops loop, but I created a fill from it because it sounds like it reminds me of all the kind of French house stuff and Aphex Twin and all that. It used to get reverse a lot and breakdowns, so you could have like a little fill, which makes the record interesting, I suppose. And then I sidechained this completely, so it's not so harsh. So.
Have a look at drums. Go back into the drums folder.
Is it like?
And check out the. Let's see. Go back in. Yeah, go into drums, crashes and cymbals.
Oh yeah.
See if you want to really elevate it. I've got a few cymbals coming in. So obviously, yeah.
Perfect.
I wonder if I think the first tenors. Yeah.
Kind of like rides and stuff.
These are great rides.
Yeah.
You want the extra lift?
Yeah. Let's try one. Let's try this also. So let's see that. That's pretty much it. I've done a good job.
Well, I think that was like what I kind of wanted to get you on film doing this, just to see like your first time hearing the samples and how easy it is taking the samples like that. I mean, I don't know how long we've been doing this for, but this doesn't feel like a 15-20 minutes maybe.
No,
but,
yeah, maybe exactly.
You know, and it feels like it's super quick just to get this going, and you've already done a quick drop. You know, build up and a good drop, and you've also done your call and response.
Yeah.
You know, that's something like. So listen, and that's kind of one thing that we get. You know, help people ask us. You know, how do you guys, you know, how do you create the ideas? And a lot of it is just like the basics. You know, we like to create up builds.
Yeah.
The main hook, and a call and like a response to that hook, and you've done that there. And I think that if you know, for anyone watching that wants to know how we operate, that's our like our three rules almost: good build up, good hook, and create a response.
It's basically getting a quick idea and that you can build. Well, it's the foundations of building a good record. Essentially, like what you just said. Is like we start in this little loop here, and then we tend to work back the way. We create a breakdown after that, and then as you've seen after that, I moved into this sort of section and I tried to create another call and response. So there's a call and response here. Between these two sections, like your build up and your chord coming in, like the vocal as well, and then there's another call and response here, a rest from the chord, and then within these sounds, what I found is there's loads of things that you can use in imagination, like having a from one of the percussion loops, creating like a fill from the snares, creating a riser, well, a snare riser. And then even using little vocal sections, it's almost like instrumental sections rather than being like vocal chops. So there's everything there that you need, the foundations of making a great record.
Exactly, there you go. Well, I'm glad you like it in that case. So you can get this sample pack. We've made it. You know, we've made it super exclusive at the moment. You know, you can only really get this via our website.
Yeah.
And that's just because I want it to be exclusive. You know, we'll probably get this rolled out at some point to Splice and Loot Masters, but I think for now we want to keep it like super exclusive, kind of old school way that you buy the sample pack, you own it, royalty free, and you know that's kind of what the benefit is. And we've actually just put it at a really decent price, like a lot better than some of the sample packs you get out there, and you're getting 180 odd samples for 15 quid. Which
$15, there you go, 15
and it took me fucking ages, so don't complain about the price. Don't fucking complain and just buy it.
And then also send us if you use it, if you do anything with it, send us over your ideas, what you've done with
definitely. I want to hear what. That's what I'm excited about for you know, this is our sort of like debut sort of sample pack that we're doing for ourselves for Stay Busy. So I want to hear what people are coming up with, and honestly, if you make a record and you use one of these samples, tell me, we might just sign it.
Yeah, might just take it on board.
I might actually just sign the record.
Nice one, guys. Thanks a lot for that.
Easy, bye.